Good day. We begin with a breaking development from the Supreme Court involving Senator Ronald Beto Dela Rosa and his petition to block possible enforcement of an International Criminal Court arrest warrant. The Supreme Court, voting 9-5-1, has denied the request for a temporary restraining order, TRO, sought by the senator on Wednesday. The petition aimed to stop the implementation of any ICC-related arrest warrant against him. In the same special en banc session, the court also denied the issuance of a status quo ante-order against several government agencies, including the Department of the Interior and Local Government, Department of Foreign Affairs, Department of Justice, Philippine National Police, National Bureau of Investigation, Bureau of Immigration, Armed Forces of the Philippines, and the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group.
Sa ngayon, masasabi po natin na ang warrant of arrest ay valid laban dito kay Senator Bato de la Rosa. At ang lahat ng maaaring interpretasyon at evaluation na sabing resolution ng Supreme Court ay ibabato po natin kay Secretary Frederick Bida.
Senator Dela Rosa had asked the High Tribunal to prevent law enforcement from arresting him based on any ICC warrant, Interpol red notice or diffusion, or any similar foreign judicial or quasi-judicial instrument, unless backed by a Philippine court-issued warrant.
The arrest warrant issued by the ICC against Senator Bato de la Rosa, with this press briefing, I do confirm that there is a valid ICC arrest warrant and a pending request from ICC to serve the same has been duly received by the Philippines. Second, we do acknowledge the independence of the Senate as a co-equal branch of government. And as such, we do respect the sense of the Senate when they place Senator Bato de la Rosa under protective custody. And the Executive Department, through the Department of Justice, expects nothing less that upon resolution of all legal issues, and there's a petition and there are legal issues now pending before the Supreme Court, we will expect that the appropriate turnover will be made to the Department of Justice. The Department of Justice will treat any attempt of Senator Bato de la Rosa to leave the country as a mockery of justice. And I'm giving specific orders to law enforcement agents, to our border control authorities, that if Senator Bato de la Rosa would try to leave the country, that the appropriate arrest should be made.
The ICC warrant in question reportedly identifies Dela Rosa as a co-perpetrator in a crimes against humanity case connected to the drug war under former President Rodrigo Duterte, which saw thousands of reported deaths during his administration.
Mga kababayan ko, naliligaw din po tayo ng landas, no? Sa pagtingin po natin sa proseso. Tingnan po natin din yung biktima. Tandaan po natin, itong arrest warrant ni Senator Bato de la Rosa, dahil may mga Pilipinong naghahanap ng katarungan, na itong tinatawag pong EJ case, may mga biktima po. At hindi lang po iilan, may mga bata po. May mga bata po na hindi na ho makakapag-file ng writ of habeas corpus. May mga bata po, may mga biktima na hindi na ho makakatakbo, na hindi na ho makakapangatwiran. Kaya po, wag po nating isasantabi. Nakakalungkot po yung mga naging insidente.
For its part, the Office of the Solicitor General argued that Republic Act 9851, the Philippine Law on Crimes Against International Humanitarian Law, Genocide, and Other Crimes Against Humanity, allows enforcement of ICC warrants without the need for prior validation by a local court. The Supreme Court stressed that its ruling only covers the interim reliefs requested, the TRO and status quo ante-order, and that the main issues of the case remain pending for full resolution. The case continues to be closely watched as legal arguments over international cooperation and domestic enforcement move forward. Stay tuned for further updates.